you can enhance your psychic abilities by up to 400%. So there's this guy, James, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Spottiswoode, and he was working for the CIA for their Stargate program at Stanford Research Institute, and they were studying remote viewing, which is a very real phenomenon. I personally know people that have worked for military organizations remote viewing behind enemy lines. That was their role, that was their job. And so they were researching this for 20 years, and he was wondering if there was something that increases the participants' abilities to remote view. Remote viewing basically means that you can see from a remote location somewhere else on the planet or even the universe, right? So if you're sitting in one room in California, you can see Italy and you can map out a scenario in Italy. So you're remote viewing that section of the earth. So he went through all these studies, over 1,000 of them, and he noticed that there is a correlation that he looked into a lot of things like the solar winds and the geomagnetic fluctuations of the earth, trying to find what will increase people's psychic abilities. And what he found is that there's a time during each one of our days where the point on Earth where you are is pointed towards the center of our galaxy. So right now, as I'm making this video, it's 2:55 p.m. The sun is pretty much straight above us. There's also the center of the galaxy, right? And the galaxy, it just so happens right now, I just looked it up, local sidereal time of this position on the planet, it's 1:45 p.m., which means that the galaxy is pretty much directly above head, just like the sun is. Now, when the galaxy is directly above the position on your planet, you have, according to his research of the thousand studies over 20 years of the remote viewers, their psychic abilities increased 400%, which suggests that every human being's psychic abilities may, or may not, but may increase as well. But sidereal time is something that you guys should all get familiar with. There's an app that I have. I think it's sidereal. Just look up sidereal. Just put those two words together. Side, R-E-A-L. And you can see, according to your position on the planet, where the center of the galaxy is. So at 12 noon sidereal time, galaxy is directly overhead. At 12 midnight sidereal time, the galaxy is on the other side of the Earth, right? So the Earth is in the way of the center of the galaxy. So the strongest times of psychic increase is 12:45 local sidereal time to 2:15 local sidereal time, which basically means that center of the galaxy is right overhead and it's basically been cooking the Earth, and it's a little bit over that. So besides that study, Rupert Sheldrake also did a study where he was mapping the differences of sidereal time between participants, testing them if they knew who was going to call them on the phone. And he found an increase in sidereal time correlation in that study as well. That's only 2 studies, guys. There's 2 studies that suggest that the center of the galaxy also has major influence on our abilities as human beings. Imagine, if we can expand out for those 2 studies, there's probably so much more that they don't know to look for. But being aware human beings, we can use this information as power and just really tap into this other clock that we're not taught about, right? Where's the center of the galaxy during your time of the day? Now, just to answer some questions that somebody might have about this, I'm not looking at the comments, guys. Leave a comment in the actual comment section of the IGTV, because I'm doing this live right now. So if you guys are watching replay, ask questions in the comments. If you guys are watching it live, just leave me a comment after. So thank you so much, and share this. The reason why Like right now it's 2:40, it's 3 p.m. right now. It doesn't mean it's 3 p.m. sidereal time, because a sidereal day is 4 minutes shorter than a 24-hour day where we map around the sun. So that means that the sidereal clock is constantly shifting compared to a regular clock. So 6 months from now, sidereal time at this exact same spot on the planet, the universe is, the center of the galaxy is probably going to be directly behind me. And this is speaking from a Earth is a sphere perspective, you flat earthers out there, okay? So I can speak from multiple perspectives. I understand this is a multidimensional plane of existence. I understand that the Earth may or may not be flat. I understand that this whole thing might be a simulation. But either way, whether it's the center of the galaxy or the idea of the center of the galaxy, there suggests that being able to tap into that, being aware of it like we are aware of our own sun, right? There's things that we know that the sun does for us. It does things hormonally, it does things chemically, it does things psychically, it does things with our thoughts, that darkness has a different flavor on us, right? So the actual center of the galaxy's impact on us is actually way more powerful than the sun, and it also has impact on us as well. Anyways, leave comments with questions and topics of what you're interested in.